What on earth was that? Wow, that was you, Ted. Where have you been? Hi, welcome to Retro Tech Guardian with Ted and I. Today we're going to be having a look at the Panasonic NV-M3 camcorder, VHS camcorder. Say hello to Ted over there. Yes, Ted. Okay, thank you. You went back to what, mid-80s? Late 80s, something like that, yeah? So it's mid to late 80s. He went back in time for us, as you saw earlier, and brought this back for us. So, thank you, Ted. Okay, so it came, there is a case just over there somewhere for it. It's the Panasonic case. I will get that to show you just quick. So it came with a hard case, and I just took everything out of the case because I don't have a lot of space here to show everything, so I've taken that out. Came with the operating instructions too, so we'll have a look at those in a sec. And it came with all these accessories. So it came with the power supply. There is no battery with it, but it wouldn't have worked anyway. The battery's 40 years old now, nearly, so there's no way that would have worked. I haven't been able to find anywhere that's selling batteries for this particular one. I have got a link in the other camera. I've got the M10. I have managed to find someone that's selling those replacement batteries, but I haven't found anybody yet for this one. So we'll have a quick look at the accessories first. So it comes with this line adapter. I don't know if you can see that. VWKM3. And that's the model number and everything for it there. So that goes into your power, and then that comes out. Oh, sorry, that goes, you can put your power into there, that goes into the camera. It's got audio in and video in here, so you can actually put something else into the system there to record. I would imagine that's probably for some kind of tuner timer that you could maybe have bought and connected to this, so that you could have used it and recorded onto that. Also comes with the RF cable, and it's a male to female cable. It came with a BNC to RF cable as well, so you can do your video in or video. Oh, sorry, no, that is just another RF cable. Also comes with a little adapter. Audio in and video out. Audio out and video out. Little tiny adapter there, look. I assume that's when you plug that into the camera with the battery in, and that would allow you to connect it to a monitor, so you could monitor what you were recording onto, or use some kind of screen. And then it comes with a little adapter for the power supply to charge the batteries, but again, I don't have a battery. And one thing that I was quite surprised, it's never been opened, as you can see it's a little staple there, is the actual original earpiece, so you can actually monitor the sound when you were actually recording. So that was quite nifty. So all them came with it as well. We don't need them for the video, so we'll just put these over here out of the way. We'll have a quick look at the instruction blocks. So it came with 3. So there's an instruction book. If I can get out of the packet. Little instruction, oh, it's a leaflet type book thing for the actual before attempting to connect, please read these instructions completely. That's for your line adapter. So it came with that, little instruction book for that. It's also got the operating instructions for the AC adapter. I have had a look on the Internet Archive. These do seem to be on there. If they're not, I can scan them and put them on there. when I get chance. But so there's the operating instructions for that. And then it also came with quite a thick book, the actual manual in English, Dutch and French, or German and French. Is it Deutsch? That's German, isn't it? And so it comes in a full manual for that as well. So yeah, so it was quite neat, the fact that it came with the manual and everything. So, right, we'll have a look at the camera itself. It's quite a big beastie. The viewfinder here tucks under and out the way. So as you can see, it's quite small compared to the other one I have, the M10. It's quite neat and compact. We'll go through all the connections and all the buttons and everything on it in a second. So at the front, obviously, you've got your tape deck here. So you've got your eject button at the top, just there. That ejects the tape. You've got your viewfinder, which you can actually slide out a little bit and obviously twist so you can get the right angle. That does work. And then inside there, I don't know if you'll be able to see this very well, you've got a white balance, full auto, and then a set button so you can set it. And then your iris you can set to close, auto or open. So you have iris control as well as the white balance control. You also have a focus button here for auto, manual or push auto. So if it's in manual and you want it to auto focus, just press the push button there. Underneath the microphone here, which the little foam's gone on it, but they never last. You've got your microphone socket and an earpiece socket where that little earpiece plugs in. And then obviously you've got your lens here and the little lens hood that just pops up over that. Then on this side you've got your record preview button. Now I've read about that one. If you press that, it will actually stop, rewind the tape and then play back a little bit of what you've recorded so you can review what you've recorded, which is quite handy. You've got your zoom controls here, you've got a record button there, you've also got another record button on the back here, and this uses the video picture tube to record, and it's the Nuvicon tube that it uses. So it doesn't use CCDs, it uses an old tube. I'm not an expert on that at all, but there is plenty about it on Google if you want to have a look. Then you've got your, it's an autofocus VHS movie camera recording and playback. Then on the top here, where it says eject, there you've got a little flap there, you lift open, and there you go, you've got some more controls. So it's got an on-off button, didn't tell you what that's for, it just says on-off, a set date button, a shift button, a counter reset, a display button and a memory button, and then obviously your play, record, pause and rewind controls and your tracking there. So that's the camera. Now I've connected this up just so that it's easier to see than through the viewfinder, because the viewfinder is obviously in black and white. So you get your power lead, and it's got a multi-pin connector, goes in the very bottom here. You plug that in, and then you turn the power supply on at the bottom there, and then you should turn it on there, and then what you should see on the screen here in a minute, if I've got it set right, obviously not, oh no, I got to press this, sorry, there you go, put it into monitor mode. And as you can see, the colour is a little bit wishy-washy. Oh, actually you can't see that very well, can you? I don't know how well that shows up on camera. Do I have to turn the contrast and the brightness down a bit? That's better. So the colours look a little bit wishy-washy. You can add more colour, but it just bleeds. You can see I've added a little bit of colour, and you've got the red at the bottom here and it's just bleeding. I don't know if that's just this video tube that's running out or it's not as good as it used to be, or whether it's just because of the light. We can try the auto white balance. White, and then let's try. Didn't do a great deal. Oh, I did actually, made it a little bit sharper, that. So as you can see, the camera is working, and I can zoom in and out. If I get hold of the buttons, you can see the zoom's working. It won't focus that well because Ted's a bit too close. Until I come back out, then it'll focus okay. So the camera side of it works. Now, I have put a tape in, I can play back okay. I don't have a blank VHS tape, believe it or not. I thought I did, I can't find it anywhere. So I can put a tape in to show it you, but I can't play it for long because I don't want to get a copyright strike, and there'll be no sound anyway. So it's 5 Easy Pieces by Jack Nicholson is the tape. So we'll put this tape in just to show it working. And then close the door. You can see it says tape there. It doesn't know what kind of tape it is. I press play. And it should. There we go. Swap over to the tape playing. So clearly I'm not going to play this for too long. It'll rewind okay. The tape playback is actually quite good. The colours and everything on it are quite good. So I can't play it for too long, obviously, because of the I don't want to get copyrighted for it. And then it goes back to camera mode, and then obviously just eject your tape out. It's quite a violent eject, as you saw. So yeah, so that's it. And I got this. Well, I should say Ted got it me. Went back to the 80s and got it me. Oh, it's trying to focus on that now, which obviously it can't. So we'll turn it off. And that's it. That's the tape. I will do a follow-up tape with this recording. I clearly can't take it outside. I don't have a battery. If I can find out if it's 12 volt, not 100% sure it is. I think it might be 12 volt input on the back. I might be able to wire something up and plug it into the car battery and record some footage outside and run a cable to the battery connections and get some recordings done outside, and then obviously I can come back and show people the recording and see what they think. So yeah, and that's the camera, and really pleased with it. Seems to work okay. I haven't tried recording, I must admit, but the tape heads seem to be clean and seems to be working. Yeah, so very nice. And if anybody knows any further information about it, then obviously please put it in the comments. And if you wouldn't mind, give us a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe. That would really help me out. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.